Oh look, I put the comments on. Let's see how. Let's see how. I want to see how we get carried away here, because instantly when the troll with the repeat of questions and that Soroka guy, as soon as the Soroka guy shows up, I'm going to close the comments. As soon as I see more disrespectful fucking comments, I'm turning this shit off. So if you want this to continue with comments on for the time being, I suggest you fucking follow those rules. If not, then I can just easily delete this. So let's just get the fucking agreement done right fucking now, because I know it's gonna get carried away.
Extra membership segments like Post Game and Tonight, Aggressive Progressive.
All right, I want to end the show with two positive stories. First one takes place in Australia. The Parliament in Australia has officially voted in favor of legalizing gay marriage. Now, final approval in the House of Representatives with just 4 votes against it came 3 weeks after.
No, Howard's not gonna. Howard is in Trump's Howard's in Trump's pocket, so right now Howard won't get away. Right now they're focusing on the fucking liberals and the Democrats. Yeah, Howard's untouchable. So anything that I say about Howard is all theory. Nothing I have said is fact. So don't take my word for it. Howard will not fucking ever get caught for anything that he's ever done, supposedly. So.
And it also changes the definition of marriage from the union of a man and a woman to the union of 2 people. It automatically recognizes same-sex marriages from other countries as well. Now, this is great news, obviously, but there was also another component to this story.
There's a lot of new shows that I haven't really checked out that I don't know if I'm missing the boat with any of them or not. But like I don't know some of the new FX shows, like did the one about the cocaine epidemic. I don't know about any of these shows.
This debate has been the soundtrack.
See, I didn't finish Ozark. I saw like 1 or 2 episodes, and I decided I don't want to commit to that. I don't know how this is good.
Give us tax reform any day.
I heard. See, I don't like. See, I barely like these shows where they show to the FBI. Like they'll show one corrupt FBI guy maybe, but they won't fucking show you how corrupt the FBI really are and all that type of shit. So you know, True Detective was good. The first season was good.
That's wonderful. It's wonderful. Look, it's frustrating that we have to fight and fight and fight to just get people to recognize.
Yeah, the second one wasn't. There were a couple of good episodes in that season, but I didn't like the second season.
It's not that hard an ask. It shouldn't be. We're all people. We're all the same. And these are democracies, Australia, America. Yet we still struggle. We still fight.
Season 1 is good.
Bare minimum. The bare minimum is equality, not equality in results, equality of opportunity, equality in rights, and so. But on a day like today,
I haven't heard that.
We really should take a moment to celebrate.
What's that one about?
The right wing is correct in one thing. There are culture wars. They're actually right about another thing. They always warn on Fox News that we're winning.
I haven't checked that one out yet.
They're right. We are winning the culture wars.
What's dark about?
Our side of the culture war says that all human beings are equal. They say that's not the case. They have all these different categories, and for gay people, that they're definitely a lower category. I am thrilled that we're beating them in the culture war. And look, 61% in Australia.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to see that.
Majority in America, and in so many other places. Yes, with the help of the internet and our interconnectedness and knowledge and truth and information, people are looking around and going, wait a minute, well, they keep saying that being gay is unnatural. If it's so unnatural, how come there are so many gay humans all throughout the world? How come it happens in nature? And perhaps some of our ancient hatreds are in fact ancient and make no sense at all today. So yes, we're winning. On a day like today when Australia passes this, I am thrilled and I'm proud to be on the right side of history, and I'm so happy for our LGBT brothers and sisters in Australia, and I hope we win all across the world and crush the demagogues on the right when they try to deny equal rights to our fellow human beings.
So of course I'm happy that there's a little more equality for gay couples living in Australia.
So I don't know. I didn't check out Smilf. I didn't check out Smilf either. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not. Maybe with all these fucking allegations, I'm kind of turning away from television, and I'm still just. I don't know.
Hard to fight for. That shouldn't be fought for at all. That should just be common sense, like equality. But right now in the United States, we're dealing with a very tumultuous time. We're dealing with a lot of despair, a lot of people who feel like fighting is leading to absolutely nothing, that there's no success being made. I know I have those moments quite often. However, keep in mind that when it comes to gay marriage in Australia, there had been 22...
That's what I'm saying. These people have advanced technology. There's no way that all these people are watching these shows as they air. They must have advanced copies, or they must have advanced technologies. Fuck Roy Moore. He's a piece of shit. There has to be some advanced technology. There's no way. Like, I would keep up with more shows if there was a way for me to... Exactly, man. And then I'm supposed to stay creative as well, and I can't even do that. No, I'm not excited for the holidays. I go to Metacritic to fucking... I don't know. I don't even care anymore. I can almost guarantee you fucking Stern was in his ear about that one. I'm not looking forward to the new Eminem, unless Crooked Eye of Slaughterhouse fame. He's also one of Shady's artists in Slaughterhouse. He tweeted out a disc 2. I don't know if that was hit. People are saying, he's Eminem's friend, so he wouldn't. Of course, Eminem would have told him to. Eminem or Paul Rosenberg would have told him to, yo, put this out. But I don't think. I don't think that it might be the right track list. But if there are 2 discs to Eminem, no, it wasn't hip hop orientated. Like the only features I'm really excited about were the Alicia Keys one. Cause I'm a fan of the R&B, but like the pop singing, like the guy has Skylar Grey on so much fucking times and all that. And listen, I think Ed Sheeran's dope for his own fucking bass and all that. But it's like, why does Eminem need to fucking go like all the pop star route, man? And by the way, maybe I'm misjudging the whole fucking album, and maybe it'll be fucking dope. But if there's only one disc and that track list was it, then I'm gonna be disappointed. I mean, it could be a good fucking listen, but I honestly thought that there would be more fucking hip hop fucking artists on it, man. Well, I know most of you insiders have probably heard it already. I know everyone who's associated probably fucking heard. People I know. Already I want to cut this fucking Periscope short. They're starting to repeat. People on this channel are starting to repeat to show that I don't care about Artie, man. I really don't. I'm tired of fucking Artie. I'm tired of the drama with him being a fucking drug addict and him being off fucking drugs and him getting like a million fucking chances. Okay, I'm tired of it already. Like I don't give 2 fucks. And then this guy fucking goofs on me when he knows how fucking damaging these people in the industry are, and he doesn't say shit. All right, I'm gonna cut this one short. They're already doing the trolling where they're repeating different the same statements with different people. No, dude, I get tired of you guys just fucking around like that. Fucking around. Okay, see? They're doing it on purpose again. Okay, take it easy. Fuck off and waited all night for this. I'm not your fucking punching bag. Go fuck your mother. I don't give a shit about being on Artie's will. I don't. I used to be the biggest Artie fan. Fuck it. He paid me the $1,000, but he probably still owes me more for the contribution I made to his fucking direct TV show. Could you guys keep mentioning Stern and Artie? And Stern and Artie have trolls who fucking constantly harass me. So yes, I have an obsession with that, with fucking people constantly harassing me. You fucking shitheads. Okay. If you have to ask what contribution, then I'm not telling you shit. Go fuck yourself. He used to fucking create chaos in my life for me to. I wrote some jokes, yes. And Howard did mention I'm not gonna tell you which jokes. Go fuck yourself. How about that? And there's a lot of bits that I pitched that they didn't use, but I still pitched them. Howard did in 2010. Howard did mention one of the bits that I pitched, but he didn't tell anyone that I pitched it. But he was laughing about it. I made a pitch about for a homeless game. Instead of deal or no deal, it would be meal or no meal. And Howard found that one funny. In 2010 he mentioned it one time in a throwaway. He kept mentioning meal or no meal. Well, back then I thought that was the spirit of the fucking show. If these people didn't want to fucking do it, then they didn't have to do it. I didn't know. That was before I knew Howard was a fucking a guy who fucking just plainly exploited people and didn't go after fucking actual higher ups. I pitched plenty of ideas.
Amazing to me, because that tells me you got to keep fighting. Regardless of what the issue is that you're most passionate about, keep fighting, fighting. Don't let despair, convince you otherwise. And don't get discouraged.
Generally, I'm a very optimistic guy, and people think, oftentimes people say, that's not realistic. That's not true. Optimism is warranted. Women got the right to vote when they couldn't vote in the first place. We won on the issue of slavery. We won the issue of civil rights. Now we're winning on the issue of gay rights, and we never would have won.
I don't know how much Howard owes me.
Change people's minds and change the culture, but we have changed the culture through fighting hard and being right. And we won in the case of Australia because 61% of people in Australia said yes.
I don't want to be on Kimmel's show.
Are just as human as us. Isn't that amazing that that's an argument that had to be made and that had to be won? But it was, and we won it. So great work in Australia. Now let's take it to every single country on the planet.
All right, one more story before we end the show today. There has been an surprising ruling in the case of Michael Slager. He was the former South Carolina police officer who shot and killed Walter Scott as Scott was running away from him. He also,
I need Vince to step down.
Happened, and later it was very clear that he lied because of the fact that video showed the cop shooting Scott as he was running away. Now, there was a hung jury in the case of Michael Slager. The jurors couldn't come up with a ruling. They couldn't agree on whether or not he was guilty. However, in that case, Slager did plead guilty. He pleaded guilty, I should say, to violating Walter Scott's civil rights. Now, part of that plea agreement, though, indicated that the judge could take a look into the charges involving manslaughter and murder. Now, here's what recently happened. U.S. District Judge David Norton ruled on Thursday, today, that Slager must serve a prison sentence of between 19 and 24 years for both committing second-degree murder and obstructing justice. So the final ruling was a 20-year prison sentence. The video also directly contradicted Slager's assertion that he only shot Scott because he felt his life was in danger. Now again, the video that went viral showed that Scott was running away from Slager, and so there was really no reason for him to shoot at Walter Scott 8 times.
So I want to be clear about this. There was the hung jury in a mistrial at the state court, but luckily in this case, because of the violations that Anna talked about, you could bring him to federal court. And in federal court is where he pleaded guilty and now must serve the sentence. And thank God for that. And it looked like for a second there, in a series of incredibly egregious police shootings of African Americans, this was arguably the most egregious. And even in that case, we couldn't get a conviction at the state level. But here at the federal level, we have gotten a conviction, and we finally have some degree of justice.
It's so surprising, because when the jury could not unanimously find him guilty, it was really a devastating day. I remember feeling so deflated after that, feeling like there was no justice in the country because it was such a clear case. And look, I'm not the only one who thought that. The judge who made this ruling thought that. So Judge Norton said that he had concluded that the killing should be considered murder for the purposes of determining Mr. Slager's punishment. The shooting, he said, was reckless, wanton, and inappropriate.
Well, as you guys saw in the video, the famous video of that incident, he shot Walter Scott in the back as he was running away, made no effort to get him, and then planted evidence next to him. So there was no struggle over the taser. He planted the taser after the shooting. So it was as bad as it gets. It was a wanton murder. So the fact that he's going to get some justice for it is just fantastic, especially when it looked like it was going to be denied. It's not a huge victory. I mean, it's the very least we can get in terms of justice, but at least we got that. All right, guys, we're out of time. We do have a post game for the members as always, and
there's a show that I don't know if you guys listen to John Pollock, but there's a show that he was talking about on Netflix. I forget what it was fucking called. Maybe I should message him and ask him. I should message him. It was about reporting or something like that. Again, you guys can see. I'm not gonna address some of this shit because you guys are. It's been alright. I don't know where it's I don't know, man. I just... They start off good with some of the seasons, and then I expected more warfare to go on. I don't know why I'm sticking with it, man, and I don't even know why I stick with Fear though. And now with the crossover, I thought they were gonna put Abraham in Fear of the Walking Dead for the crossover. You see what his life was like before he met the guys or whatever. But they're gonna do fucking Morgan, so that means Morgan is fucking gonna die. Yeah, so Morgan is going, so you know Morgan is dying in this whatever. which will make it more interesting because I'm not going on Gonzo's podcast. I need I need an agreement and a contract or something. Because if he's gonna work fucking full time on, yeah, but the actor is gonna need to balance his fucking schedule, so I don't see him doing both. So he's obviously gonna fucking die in this one. I do need an agent. I do need someone to fucking I don't have any representation. I don't know who's gonna fucking screw me. Which one chick? I didn't need Frotto. Let's talk about fucking racist wrestling fans and how they're talking about. I'm not fucking debating that Dubai has some fucked up laws or. By the way, that's all Western propaganda. That's all Western stuff that I heard. For all I know, I don't know what the exact laws are and what fucking happens but the fact that all these fucking people, especially wrestling fans that are fucking shitting on, I'm not saying they aren't fucked up, but I just hate this anti-Muslim sentiment that works over there when these people act like that fucking WWE and exactly. I'm gonna bounce. Anyways.